Let's get out the 선배, 후배, 부하, 상사, 대정리. 이런 호칭, 이런 명칭, 영어로 그 말하면 정말 쉽지 않죠. 일단 우리 이런 거 구별 잘 안 하니까 따로 그런 호칭 없는 것 같아요. Okay. So one main thing is, but in Korean society, these things are really important. And so people always talk about 유교 잔재, 어쩌고 저쩌고 그런 소리 많이 하시죠. But 유교 일단 영어로 뭐죠? 유교? Yeah, Confucianism. Okay, and the scholar who created Confucianism was Confucius. We say Confucius. Okay, the Chinese scholar who created Confucianism. Alright, so perhaps because of Confucianism, these titles are especially important in Korea. Okay, and there was a news story just a few days ago, or yesterday was it, about some 선배 beating up their 후배인 무슨 대학교에서 못 보셨어요? 네, 최근에 그런 폭력 사건 났어요. Okay, and so these things in Korea are important, but you have to understand in America we don't 인사 그렇게 할 필요 없어요. 선배 이렇게 지나갔다고 저도 우리 이렇게 인사하지는 않아요. 그냥 모른 척해요. 이렇게 그런 거 없어요. If there's some 선배 that I don't know and I run into him in the hallway, let's say I'm 음대, okay? 나는 연주과, okay? I'm studying performance, and there's some other guy who's studying performance, and I know he's like a year older than me or 2 years older than me. If we pass each other in the hallway and we don't know each other, we're not friends, I don't say anything to him, okay? And he doesn't say anything to me. There's no assumption that he's better than me just because he's older than me. You know what I mean? The only thing that in music school, what's important is talent. So there's a lot of times when there was a student, I remember I was in an orchestra. It was the New England Youth Ensemble. And we had to audition to get in. And there were students from all over the world in this institute, in this orchestra. And the head cello player, first chair cello player was 12 years old, and second chair cello player was 38 years old. So he's this 아저씨, and he was 머리 딱 빠진 정말 전형적인 미국 아저씨였어요. And 여기, the first chair player was 12 years old. Now, because the player, do you remember this word, 신동?
Prodigy.
Yeah. Okay. The girl who was first chair was a prodigy. Okay. She was a prodigy. Okay. So she was the best. So it doesn't matter that he's older. Okay. The thing that matters in music is talent, not age. Age matters nothing in music. 똑같이 학력도 중요하지는 않아. Okay? In music, it doesn't matter what school you went to. Let's say I went to Harvard and I have a PhD in music. Okay? I have a PhD in clarinet. And there's another guy who only graduated from middle school. Okay? He was a middle school dropout. And we go apply for the same job. It doesn't matter what school we went to. The only thing that matters is who plays better. So sometimes we have what's called this blind audition. So audition이라고 하면 실기시험, 이렇게 콩쿠르이라고 하나? 한국어로? 콩쿠르? Okay, so blind means 이렇게 막 치고 얼굴 안 보이게 하는 거. So there's the jury. We call them the jury, the judges. There's usually between 3 and 5 famous musicians behind a curtain. And then there's me, or whoever, is playing music. But they don't see me. They don't care about what school I went to, who my teacher is, 인맥, connections, 그런 거 하나도 따지지 않죠. It's a blind audition. So because music is that way, a lot of times you respect someone who's younger than you, right? There were times when I respected people who were younger than me because they were prodigies, and there were times that I was respected by people who were older than me because I was not bad for my age either. I started, when I was 4, which is rare for clarinet. People don't usually start clarinet at 4. Okay? 관악기 같은 경우에 그렇게 일찍 시작하는 케이스 별로 없어요. 현악기 그럴 수도 있지만 관악기 그럴 경우 좀 드물어요. But the point is that what matters is ability, okay? So usually that's how it goes around. And we had a ranking. I went to, 예중, 예고, 예대 그렇게 쭉 나왔어요. But when I was in my performing arts middle school, we had a ranking. They ranked every student. So if you were higher on the list, like based on your talent, then you got more scholarships and more opportunities. But it had nothing to do with age or anything. We just all had to take a test. You take an audition, and then they would rank you. So the student who was highest on the list got a lot of scholarship opportunities and stuff like that. But anyway, so when I came to Korea and I first heard about, like, even if you see 모르는 선배 이렇게 지나갈 때 이렇게 흔들어 드려야 되고, 난 많이 놀랬죠. 그 처음 들어봤을 때 많이 놀랬죠. But now I'm kind of used to it, so I understand why it's hard for Koreans to call 선배 friend. 영어로 얘기할 때 그런 관계 이렇게 friend 아니잖아요, 사실. 그래서 friend이라고 부르는 거 좀 힘들어요. 저도 알겠어요. 근데 그런 말밖에 없어요. Okay, it's hard. We usually in school, I always had friends that were older than me. So when I was in first year, when I was a freshman in high school, all my friends were seniors because I was really serious about music, and they were serious about music. And for example, the first chair clarinetist then was a senior in high school, and I was second chair, but I was a freshman. But we always sat next to each other. We were first and second, so we became very close. So on lunch breaks, we would eat lunch together. But this person was, between 3 and 4 years older than me. All my friends were. But when I talk about them, I always say my friends, okay? And then we would say, we just have this word, this expression, older friends and younger friends. 자, 물론 이렇게 말하면은 조금 친하게 지냈던 사람에 대해서 쓰는 말이죠. Okay? There's another word, if there's another way to say it, okay? And I explained it there. So you could just say a guy or a girl who was a year ahead of me in school. Okay, friend이라기보다 그냥 알고 있었던 선배. Okay? 친구라고 할 수 없는 그런 관계 있잖아요. 그러면은 he was, you could say he was a year ahead. Okay? He was a year ahead. And then you can, of me, 들어가도 되고 안 들어가도 돼요. Okay, there was a guy, he was a year ahead of me in high school. He really helped me out a lot. Okay, and like I explained in music, it was really important for us to help each other out. So when I was a freshman and my best friends were all seniors, they mentored me. Okay, 이런 단어 쓸 수 있어요. So they were my friends, but they mentored me. Okay, 지도해 주셨다는 이런 말이죠. Okay, they guided me. It's the same as guided me. So when I talk about my friends, I would say I had a group of friends who were 3 years ahead of me. A group of friends that were 3 years ahead of me in high school. They mentored me. They mentored me like that. 그런 식으로 쓰시면 돼요. Okay, what we can't say, 이런 표현 쓰면 안 돼요. If I talk about 그 선배에 대해서 얘기할 때, if I said they were my seniors, 그거는 말 안 됩니다. 그건 문법적으로 틀리고, 이거 senior이라고 하면은 무슨 의미죠? 저 나왔죠. Right, it's a 4th year student. Okay, this has another meaning in English. If I said he was a senior, it means 그때 그 사람 4학년생이었어요. Okay, 고등학교 4학년 or 12학년생이었다. Right? That's what that means. And junior means third. Okay, he was a 3rd year student. He was a junior. 그러니까 he was my junior, he was my senior. 나이 4학년생이었다. 이렇게 돼버리는 거잖아요. 그러니까 의미 무슨 말인지 해석 불가능해요. 외국인한테. If you say he's my senior, he's my junior, 그냥 선배, 후배 이런 의미로 안 씁니다. Okay? This 명사로 쓸 때 4학년생, 3학년생. Okay? But there's also the adjective use. Okay? 형용사로 쓴다면. Okay? Then 여기 뒤에 명사 왔다고 쳐요. Okay? Junior or senior, let's say employee. Okay. 거기 나왔지만 신입. 신입에 대해서 얘기할 때 he's a junior employee. 그거는 가능해요. Okay? senior employee, 수석 이렇게 employee. 번역 같은 경우에 주 번역가, 주 연구원, okay, 주 important, right? Senior employee. Alright. Now 학교에 대해서 얘기할 때 선배, 후배, 그냥 an older friend이나 a younger friend. 그리고 우리 별로 친하지 않았어요. 근데 그냥 내 선배였는데 별로 친하지 않았어요. Then you would say there was a guy who was a year ahead of me. 이렇게 짧게 말할 수 없어요. You can just say there was a guy. Okay? You don't have to say friend. You can just say a person. There was a person who was a year ahead of me in school. A guy who was 2 years ahead of me in school. 그리고 반대로 후배에 대해서 얘기할 때, like I said, I mentored one of my friends. He was 3 years younger than me in the clarinet program, but he was promising. We say, 잠재적으로 이렇게 가능성 많은 사람에 대해서 얘기할 때, he was promising as a clarinetist. He was a promising young musician, so I mentored him. But when I talk about him, I would say he was my younger friend. He was 3 years behind me in school. 그렇게 쓰시면 돼요. 오케이. 근데 그거는 학교 생활이에요. 근데 회사에서 여기만큼 좀 심각하지 않지만 그래도 미국에서도 구별하죠. okay? 누가 먼저 왔는지 그런 것도 중요해요. So there's this word, which is seniority. Okay? Seniority. Okay, so 내가 먼저 입사했어요. 내가 먼저 이 회사에 취직했어요. Then you would say I have seniority. Okay? So you can just say I have seniority. So 무슨 후배랑 다투다가 나는 먼저 왔잖아요. 나는 더 높아요. Okay? You can say I have seniority. 끝. 거기까지만 충분해요. I have seniority. But if you want to say 나는 너보다 먼저 왔잖아. Okay? Then you can say I have seniority over you. Alright. Now, 여기 회사에 대해서 얘기할 때도 senior, junior 이런 거 안 써요. 그냥 이렇게 안 쓰는데 you do use seniority. 이거는 가능해요. Seniority. I have seniority here. Okay? Among everyone here, I've been here the longest. You could say I have seniority, right? Alright. Let me look at some more expressions. Alright, let's look at the example sentence, the 기타 유용한 표현. Alright, so she's been here longer than me. 그 사람 저보다 먼저 왔어요. 먼저 오셨어요. She's been here longer than me. I've been here longer than she has. Okay? 그것도 좀 부드럽게 저보다 아래에 있는 사람. 네? 말할 수 있는 말이죠. I've been here longer than she has. Now, 부하 직원 subordinate 이라고 하면 돼요. subordinate. subordinate. Okay, she's my subordinate. Okay? 근데 이것도 말할 때 억양 중요해요. Okay, 이거 좀 심한 표현 될 수 있어요. You're my subordinate. Right? So you would say usually subordinate employee, right? She's a subordinate employee. Right? She's a subordinate staff member. Okay, 이거 형용사도 가능해요. 명사도 가능하고 형용사도 가능해요. 뒤에 또 명사 올 경우. Okay? Alright. Then 윗사람에 대해서 얘기할 때 he's my superior. Okay? Senior, he's my senior이라는 말 없어요. Okay? So he's my superior. 저보다 위에 있는 사람. Okay? He's my superior. Okay? 위에 있는 아무나에 대해서 얘기할 수 있어요. 저보다 위에 있는 상사. Okay? He's my superior, she's my superior. Okay. Now, supervisor. Okay, 그 어원 한번 분석해 봅시다. 이거는 뭐예요? 본다는 뜻이죠. And super 위에. 그래서 감시하는 사람. Okay? 바로 위에 있는 직속 상관. Okay? My supervisor. 그러니까 superior하고 조금 다르죠. 바로 제 boss입니다. 바로 저를 감시하는 사람. Okay, and superiors 위에 아무나. Alright, now 동기에 대해서 얘기할 때 we started here at the same time. We were hired here at the same time. upperclassmen, underclassmen이라는 게 대학교나 고등학교에 대해서 얘기할 때 쓰는 거예요. So a senior and a junior 둘 다 upperclassmen이라고 해요. underclassmen 2학년생들. 네, upperclassmen, underclassmen. predecessor 전임자, successor 후임자. a fellow graduate of. Okay, 우리 같이 연대 나왔다고 쳐요. He's a fellow graduate of 연세 University. Okay? alum, 동문, 동창, alumni. Okay? 복수형, 동문들. Okay? alumni association, 동창회. 그리고 모였을 때, 동문 모임. Then you could say an alumni association meeting or an alumni gathering. Alright. Anybody have any questions? Okay.
그 군대에서 후임이나 뭐 그런 건 어떻게 표현하죠?
In that case, 그거 군대니까 subordinate이라고 막 써도 돼요. Say you're my subordinate. 예, 그런 거 진짜 계급이 좀 뚜렷한 환경에서 he's a subordinate. Subordinate officer 많이 쓰죠? Or subordinate soldier. So you could say he's my subordinate, and you would say he's my superior, or there's another word too. Higher up. 이거 명사예요. He's my higher up. 또 you could say he outranks me. Okay? 이 outranks이라고 하면은 누군가보다 더 위에 있다는 의미예요. So for example, he outranks me이라고 하면은 나보다 더 높아요. 그 사람이. But you could also say I outrank you. 나는 너보다 위잖아.
근데 상사는 그냥 superior 다 쓰면 돼. He's my superior.
Yeah, superior or senior officer. Senior officer or but we use this too. He outranks me 많이 써요. 왜냐면 이 rank는 거기 많이 쓰잖아요. 계급.
이건 어떻게 쓸 수 있어요? 이거는
Higher up 이것도 상사하고 비슷하다고 생각하시면 돼요. So 회사에서도 많이 써요. He's my higher up. He's a company higher up이라고 할 수 있어요. 상사하고 비슷한 말이죠. Alright. Any other questions?
시니어 주니어를 회사에서 시니어 매니저 이렇게 많이 쓰는데
그거는 가능해요. 왜냐면 형용사 형이잖아.
그러면
He's a senior manager. 그거에 영어예요. 원래. 그러니까 그 매니저. 그러니까 좀 수석 매니저. The senior manager, because there's senior managers and junior managers, right? 간부 중에서도 he's a junior executive. He's a senior executive. 그렇게 많이 써요. 근데 그거는 he's a senior이라고 하면은 그 사람 그 늙은이, 노인이다. He's a senior. He's my senior. 나의 늙은이야. Doesn't make any sense, right? Okay. All right. Any other questions? Okay. All right. Then, yeah.